In April 2006, Albania and the United States pledged to cooperate to reduce corruption and improve the transparency, accountability, and efficiency of public services in three important areas: business registration, public procurement, and tax administration. A few months later, in September 2006, working hand-in-hand with dedicated counterparts in the government of Albania, Chemonics International began to implement the $13.85 million project administered by USAID. And the reforms that have emerged from this partnership are remarkable.
Pra e regjistruat biznesin, por do t'y këtë marrë shumë kohë.
Jo, fare. Tani regjistrimi bëhet vetëm në qendrën e rekomptarit, regjistrimi dhe në pak ditë.
Më parë duhet të shkonin në disa institucione të ndryshme, ndërsa tani mbaron punë vetëm në 1 ditë.
Previously, registering a new business took an average of 42 days. And involved a court decision. It required separate and multiple visits to the tax offices, to the labor inspectorate, to Social Security, and health offices. And it would cost. But with the support of the Millennium Challenge Corporation Threshold Program, a radical change was afoot. On May 4, 2007, Albania's parliament passed a new law on business registration. And on September 10, 2007, the National Registration Center, which had opened its doors a week earlier, was inaugurated. Today, the National Registration Center, with its e-registration system and a network of 12 branches, which are located in 11 municipalities and at the Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Tirana, besides the headquarters, offers a one-stop shop service where 90% of all applications are processed within 24 hours for a fee of 100 Albanian lek, a little more than $1 US. NRC has made it much easier for businesses to take care of their business registration needs in Albania. In its first year, NRC, which provides simultaneous registration for tax, health, and Social Security, as well as with the Labor Inspectorate, registered more than 18,000 new businesses, which generated an additional 3.2 billion Albanian lek in taxes paid. According to a manager of one foreign firm operating in Albania, this was by far the most hassle-free registration in 15 years in the region. What strikes anyone walking into the NRC is the air of transparency and openness. There are no barriers, and you can't discount the importance of that. And that is not all. Thanks to the Millennium Challenge Corporation Threshold Program, Albania now has a complete electronic commercial registry, available online at the NRC website. All legally registered businesses are listed in the online registry, with a record of their registration updates. So if a physical or juridical person is legally registered and operates in Albania, you can find it easily online and free of charge at the NRC website. Now let's leave the NRC portal and access another e-government system developed by the program. Previously, public procurement was notoriously opaque. Today, the Public Procurement Agency posts all tender notices online, and all tender documents can be downloaded free of charge at any time. A new public procurement law, which entered into force on January 1, 2007, combined with this new online access, opens almost all tenders to competition. Following the successful pilot energy e-tender by the Albanian Electric Corporation in November 2007, paper procedures are now being replaced by electronic tenders via an e-procurement system that meets EU standards. By the end of September 2008, 25 ministries and central government institutions were using the electronic procurement system in all procurement stages, from posting the call to opening and evaluating bids. This has resulted in over 70 successful e-awards. for a value of nearly 2.4 billion Albanian lek, with a cost savings of no less than 15% to the Albanian government. As a result of electronic procedures and increased competition, the government now spends less for the goods, service, and work that it buys. EPS has led to increased participation by businesses in public tenders in Albania, as it has made it easier and less costly for them to compete. The system ensures equal access to information to all interested economic operators and allows them to submit their bids securely online. Until the official opening time, the bids are identified only by a reference number. As a result, the average number of bids per awarded e-tenders within the first 9 months of 2008 is 6, nearly 3 times higher than in paper procurement. Another important public procurement reform, also supported by the Millennium Challenge Corporation Threshold Program, was the creation of the Procurement Advocate, an independent oversight institution. Any bidder who believes his rights were violated in a procurement procedure can submit a complaint also to the Procurement Advocate.
Jam I sigurt që oferta ime ishte e mirë. Dhe përsëri, nuk arrita të kualifikohem.
In its first 10 months, the Procurement Advocate has conducted over 300 investigations and made recommendations, which include also cancellations of tenders. The Public Procurement Agency has upheld most of these recommendations. The core commitment of all Threshold Program efforts remains improving service to the public in general and the business community in particular. The reforms undertaken in tax administration in the past 25 months confirm this as well.